personal readings are open. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, feel free to do so. That you can find that information in the description box below. Let's pull a new moon reading today. The new moon represents the energy for new beginnings, for a start. It can also represent like the potential for new growth and transformation. It can be a time of introspection where you are able to kind of be mindful of the areas in which you are growing, setting more mindful intentions, and setting more clarifying goals so that you are able to set a clearer intention for where it is that you plan to move forward. So, what message do you have for the collective at this time regarding the energy surrounding the new moon? Help me to articulate a clear and concise message in order for it to be received in the way that you want it to best be received. Help me to see what it is that I need to see to get the message across as clear as possible. And help me to deliver any messages that you deem worthy in order to serve your highest good for the highest good of humanity with harm to none. What message do you have for the collective at this time regarding the energy surrounding a new moon? What new intentions should we be setting? What new habits should we be creating in order to help propel us on this new path regarding this transformation that we're experiencing at this time? How can we make our intentions more clear so that we are able to have a more intentional pathway or sense of guidance within this new journey? What message do you have for the collective at this time regarding the energy surrounding the new moon? You've got success. Adversity. That one fell out. And death, which is transformation. So there's definitely, again, the energy of transformation. That energy has been coming up within the past few readings, and then you've got friendship at the bottom of the deck. So there's definitely the energy of you coming into some sort of alignment within a connection, whether that is within like new friendships, whether you are surrounding yourself around new groups of people who share similar mindsets, whether you are kind of restructuring how you view the stability and the security of what safe and loving connections look like, right? There is a sense of shifting happening here within this new moon, right? So there is definitely the energy of like you coming into a sense of overcoming a challenge, right? This is you stepping over the bar. This is you coming into a place where you are really kind of walking within your purpose, right? You are stepping into the energy of overcoming challenges. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. I know that there is no greater goal than to love. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn, and I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. So this is definitely, again, that transformation energy where we have been talking about for the past few readings, that you have stepped into this new cycle, right? So although it may not necessarily feel like you are in a better place, right, because you're starting from ground zero, so it's as if you've reached the max level for the cycle that you have just completed, and now you're starting at the bottom for where it is that you're heading, right? So you are at a new level. It's just that you are in a place where you are in the space of being the student. You're in a place of learning, but there you are applying the lessons that you have learned from these past cycles, right? And you are able to successfully use those lessons in order to help guide you, right, where it is that you're heading. So clarify success as it relates to the energy surrounding the new moon. It's almost as if you have a new perspective as well about the challenges that you may experience within the relationships around you, right? Again, this is a general message. So this can be a relationship of any kind. It does not necessarily have to be romantic. It can be a business partnership. It can be just the friends that you surround yourself with. It can be the family members that you indulge with. It can just be any type of connection, right? Even something as small as like the little interactions that you have with, the people that you cross paths with in the grocery store, right? Building that sense of, it's not about the quantity um, of time that you spend with them, but the quality, right? The quality of the interaction regarding the connections that you choose to invest in, right? So even if it is just a 5-minute conversation with the cashier at the grocery store, right? Or the bank teller, or any, any scenario, right? It's just the quality of the exchanges that you are recognizing, right? You're having a new perspective regarding the foundation of the relationships around you. Clarify success. The World card. Again, that speaks to new cycles. The World card speaks to new cycles. And then the Four of Swords here, that's that energy of like peace, right? Finding clarity in the fact that you can trust that your intuition will lead you within the right direction, right? You can trust that this new pathway is where you're supposed to be, right? You have successfully completed the end of one cycle, and now you are headed towards success within this new cycle, right? Because you are applying the lessons, because you have the ability to kind of separate your mind from your heart, right? You have the ability to kind of observe your emotions from a more objective perspective, right? And you don't have to let your emotions be the driving force of all of your decisions, but you have the ability to kind of observe your emotions and think logically about how you can use those emotions to help you progress within this next position that you're going towards. Let's clarify the World card. What is this new cycle? What is this new cycle that we're entering? What's the energy surrounding this new cycle that we're entering? The Page of Cups and the Star. Now, if that is not make a wish come true energy, with the Temperance card, literally, may all your dreams come true. This is Godmother Fairy energy. This is you entering into this new cycle that you're entering into is definitely one where in the coming from that past cycle, right, you experience a lot of tests within your faith, right? You experience a lot of many cycles of having to learn how to control your emotions, right? Having to learn how to use your emotions as a motivation and not something that will be a hindrance because you use your emotions to make a heated choice, right? So this is definitely the energy of when pigs fly, right? So everything that you have been working towards, all of the dreams that you have been not only just like envisioning, but you have been physically taking action within your physical reality, right? Within your daily habits, within your daily choices. You have been actively taking small steps in order to make these dreams come true, in order to kind of feed your faith in a manner of where it's not just you believing it, but it's you achieving it because you are making those small choices within your daily tasks, right? So this is definitely you entering into a cycle where you are living in your dream, right? This is the energy of balance, right? The energy of patience. Temperance card represents alchemy. It's the angel card. So you're definitely being guided, right, by your angels, by your spirit guides, ancestors, however you refer. But this is definitely the energy of you just like kind of in that alchemy creation, in that energy of being the alchemist, right? The creator, being someone who can take negative energy and transform it into something positive, right? Being able to turn nothing into something, right? Being able to make a vision become a reality, right? Someone who has the ability to kind of transform something from the 5D, the spiritual realm, to the 3D, the physical reality, right? There will be success within this, and this new moon is bringing you a sense of clarity where you might begin to see the rewards of your efforts. Clarify adversity. Five of Wands, and then you have the Three of Cups, which is this friendship card. Look at the similarity on that. This is the Three of Cups and the friendship card is the same energy. The alignment is okay, the Seven of Cups. So there's definitely an energy here where maybe in the past you felt kind of confused, right? You felt as if there were too many people who were trying to bring you down, too many people who were trying to cause confusion in your life, too many people who were trying to make who were trying to create circumstances that would make it more difficult for you to achieve this level of success, right? People who were purposely kind of putting barriers in your way just to see if you could jump the hurdle, right? But you have the strength card here, right? You have the confidence, the strength, and the ability to overcome the challenges. You have overcome these challenges. These are people who try to cause confusion in your life and who try to make up lies and cause like deception regarding maybe some other connections that you may have been involved in, right? Again, this could be friends trying to cause drama between friends. This can be family causing drama between family members. This can relate to anybody, and this can relate to you in any way. This is a general reading, so take it how it resonates. If you'd like to know how it resonates for you personally, you can book a personal reading and with the information in the description box below. But this is definitely the energy of you having overcome these kind of relationships or connections, right? You being more aware about the stability and the security of what a connection that is filled with unconditional love looks like, right? Unconditional love, people have a very big misunderstanding what it means to have unconditional love, right? Unconditional love does not mean to love without boundaries. In fact, it is the complete opposite. To love with unconditional love means that you do have boundaries within yourself, right? You have to have that level of self-respect, and you have to have that level of loyalty, not only to other people but to yourself, because if you are more loyal to other people than you are to yourself, people are just going to continue to take advantage of you and the situation that you allow them to manipulate, right? So you have to think about how God chooses to love us as humans in general, right? God does not love us unconditionally. He loves us with conditions, right? He gives us the freedom to make the choices that we want. He gives us the resources. He gives us the protection, the guidance, the love, everything that it is that we need, right? But when we are taking his love and we are using it to our own demise, right? We're taking the things that he's offering us and we're using it to create a mess of our own situation. He's going to take his hands off of it. Not to say that he is, because he doesn't want to be controlling in a sense, right? So you have to think about, like, if you are trying to force a relationship or force a connection in a way where it seems like you are being more controlling than you are letting them live in the manner in which makes them the happiest, then you are not providing unconditional love, right? You are trying to possess, right, that love, right? And if you are trying to possess something, it's because you are already lacking in that area. It's something that you're trying to obtain. It's something that you feel that you have to control in order to maintain that energy, right? And so when you think about unconditional love, be mindful of the fact that unconditional love comes with conditions. It comes with a level of boundaries, and if the people around you are not willing to compromise with you within those boundaries, then that's probably not a connection that you should be continuing to engage in, right? Clarified death. So know that you have the ability to make the choices that you want when it comes to who it is that you choose to engage in, who it is that you choose to surround yourself with. But know that Anybody who truly loves you would not intentionally. Now, I'm not going to say that there won't be mistakes, right? Because flaws exist in everybody, right? So you cannot expect for there to be relationships or flawless relationships, right? But intentionally, your friends will, or the people that you choose to engage or surround yourself with, right? Friends, business partnerships, or whatever, however this resonates for you. If they have a level of respect for you, a level of loyalty within themselves, a level of respect within themselves, a level of love, empathy, compassion within themselves, then they will know intentionally what lines or what boundaries not to cross within this connection, because they are intentionally um, setting forth the boundary to not disrupt the flow of the connection that you share, right? I hope that's making sense. Clarified death. This is the transformation. That's the look, the sneakiness and the moon, right? So the transformation, right? You're coming to an end of not being sure about the intentions of the people that are around you, right? You are stepping into this energy where when you see something, you trust it the first time, and you don't allow yourself to repeat the same cycle of mistakes, because you are able to recognize the flaws, the lies, the deceit, the manipulation within the people around you, right? You are following your intuition, right? You see the moon in the back, the two moons in the back of these cards, right? So this is also the energy of you being guided by the true intention that somebody shows you, right? So this is just the energy of like when somebody shows you who they are, believe them, right? So you're entering into that phase where you're no longer wearing those rose colored glasses where you're pretending to see something within somebody that doesn't truly exist, right? Because it's what you want to see within them. You have stepped into this place where you are allowing yourself to acknowledge who it is that they choose to be, acknowledge who it is that they choose to show you who they are, and you are taking that for what it's worth, right? And you don't, you use that information for how you're going to choose to move forward, right? Do you feel that you are being treated in a way that you deserve, right? Within this connection, right? Do you feel like within the friendships or within the business partnerships, do you feel like there is an equal balance of give and take? Do you feel like there is an equal balance of worthiness? Do you feel like what you both have to offer or what you both have to bring to the table is of equal or greater value, right? It's not that you both have to come bearing the same gifts, but it's almost as if there has to be, like, again, that magnetizing energy, right? If where one may be weaker, the other may be stronger, right? So you can use that to your benefit, not in an energy of manipulation, but as a resource for you to grow and expand within that area of yourself, right? I hope that's making sense. Any last messages you have for the collective? I don't know if I should pull any more tarot on this. I think I might just close this out with an oracle message. Let's do that. Let's close this message out. What message do you have for the collective at this time? Any last messages regarding this energy? Regarding this new clarity and new sense of enlightenment with how we move forward? So we're going to do 4 cards. 1, learn, create, meditate, innovate, right? So 1 card for what we can learn from this message. 1 card for any new habits or new ideas or any new pathways that we can create regarding the foundation of this message. Any parts of this message where we should focus more on and meditate on the depth and understanding of how this message is trying to lead us. One last message for how we can innovate these new focuses within our daily habits. All right, so union of love. Again, We've been having messages of just like balance, right? Coming into union, things coming into alignment. This is 100% of the energy of things coming into alignment, right? Again, in the beginning of the reading, we talked about manifesting the 5D into the 3D. That's bringing things into alignment, right? It's not just a spiritual connection. It's not just something that you envision, but it's something that you can physically feel. You can physically experience within this reality, not just in your mind, not just within your dreams, but it's something that you have the ability to live. So, something that you can learn from this message is finding the path. It's okay to be in the position of the student. It is okay to be in a position of discovery, right? That is only the energy that only creates the opportunity for expansion. That only creates the opportunity for growth. So what you can learn from this message is the fact that you are the driver and the navigator, right? You are the creator of your own path. So what it is that you choose to go deeper into discovery within, that is the area in which your path will be navigated, right? Any ways that we can create new habits and new mindsets, accepting challenges, right? That goes along with finding the new path, right? Being in the energy of the student, right? Being accepting to learning, right? So when you are learning to skateboard, right, you're going to fall down, you're going to get scrapes and bruises. When you're learning to cook, you're going to cut yourself, you're going to burn things, you're going to have to start over. And so how you can create new habits within this message is just being okay with having to start over, right? Trust your inner resources. Trust that you have all of the strength and the agility that you need in order to continue to move forward within this lesson. Anything that you should focus on within this message, how you should meditate, turn over a new page. Let love lead the way for change, right? So creating these new ideas of love, right? Understanding the depth of love, understanding what unconditional love looks and feels like to you, right? Meditate on the focus of how you can create not just the intention of unconditional love, but how you can reinforce that within your physical reality, and ways that you can innovate this within your life, within your daily habits. Balanced life. Love seeks your well-being. So ultimately becoming the things that you wish to seek, right? Becoming the opportunities, becoming the person that you claim yourself to be. If you perceive unconditional love to be a specific way, then you have to ultimately become that, right? That's that union. That's that divine union coming into alignment, right? Union of love. Embrace the beloved within your heart. So that is the message that I have for you guys. May you guys continue to learn, create, meditate, and innovate. Bye.